Alright guys, I'm excited. Finally, I think everything is here. We're going to start on the sleeper because I feel like that's going to be the easiest and to the point. Alright, and from the comments, it was good that it took a while for parts to get here because you guys were able to comment, and everyone said to shoot the gun before and after. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to do on HPA though, okay, or a compressor. It's too cold in here. There's going to be too many variables, cool down issues, and it's quite a pain in the ass to deal with. Okay. First of all, let's take this guy apart, and I am on edge. Okay, I'm trying to keep this one like budget, but you guys have to remember my budget is different. When I say budget for me, it's like $400, $500, $600, whatever I said in the previous video. And if budget to you is like $100, $200, $300, then yeah, you're gonna look at like an armor's work, or you're probably just gonna get this and put just the meat and potatoes in, which is slide, recoil, spring, and loading nozzle. This one is just going a step above because I love building sleepers like this. And oh, I forgot the names are that we got the Hermes twins, and then GTB. If you guys can get that, guess that one, we'll see. I might just spoil it anyways. I thought it was a funny ass name. Alright, where are we at? Let's take it apart. Or shoot it. Okay, we got a brand new stock 4.3. Let's shoot this bad boy. We won't be using a propane. It's too cold. It's gonna suck, okay? Lately everyone's been getting destroyed by the cold. Take this out. We got air splat 20s over here. We'll chrono. My compressor is about 120 psi right now. Let's get 10 shots. But I'm excited for this guy right here. Oh, dang it. Why am I making this so hard? Alright, there we go. We're going to chrono it. And then I want you guys to look at the speed. And check the recoil. Just try to look at it and analyze it. I'll try to do some dry fire shots. I think what we're going to do is we're going to do 10 shots of 20. Let's see. Okay, good. I wouldn't 120 psi on compressor or HPA is pretty strong, so just be careful. Oh, excuse me. If you hear my dog in here, she might be snoring, but I don't know. I don't know where she is right now, but I got people hey, like, who the hell's snoring in the last video? I didn't realize I can't hear it, so I'm deaf, but there's like 2 of you I think that talked about it. Alright, 20s. Oh, oops. And let's make sure it's on max hop up. We'll just do that to make it sure it's sort of fair for both of them. Okay, this is on max hop up. Is it max hop up? Okay, yeah. Alright, max hop up. We're going to do max hop up for both setups when we change them, okay? I'm hoping, well actually no, it's a good thing. We want the slide to be tight, but if it's tight, what I'm going to have to do is work on that off the camera, and then I'll put it back on because I want to focus on, making sure it's a nice fit. Let's just test this and get this out of the way. Alright, I'm going to shoot one hand, and my trap is to my left. I'm trying to keep this straight. Can you guys see the... Okay. Think you guys can see that? Okay, 333. Am I blocking it now? Okay, good. 328. 330. 329. 328. No, that was 326. 327. 296. Shit, did I hit it? Yeah, I hit it. Alright. 327. 328. 328.2. Alright, let's see what the average is. 325. Realistically, I'd probably say we're going to do blue for stock. 10 shots stock. How How much did I lose when I hit the wall? 296, so I lost about 30. Yeah, guys, let's go with 328 being the average. Okay. And then let's just do some, for the camera, I'm going to do just like this. We'll do some dry firing. Is it blurry right now? Okay, there we go. Let me hold it down with the left hand. Alright. There we go. Let's move on. I am so edge on about I really want to put the brass hop up and the UAC blowback unit. It's just because those will give it such a big benefit. But it's just, they're expensive. I sell these at 80, and then the blowback units are, these are 40. And you know, you guys have to remember, I'm working overseas, and I'm a hobbyist, okay? I'm not a store. Because I had some dude ask, like, you know, why are your guns so much, or you charge so much? And one, I'm not a store. I don't get the best deals all the time. And then I'm a hobbyist. I've been training. I've been doing this for a long time. I don't want to say my fare and my tech service and all the work I do for people is a lot. I do more than most people do. Alright, I'm sorry, I got sidetracked. I feel sorry. Rogueway he had a post that was a good post. And I feel bad for him. Alright, let's move on. Let's see if this guy works. If he's tight or not. Because this is what's going to decide if I have to. Oh boy. Okay. Yeah, he's tight on here. Let's see. No. Okay. I don't know if you guys can see. That's a good thing though. This is good. When people complain it's too tight, you guys want it to be tight. That's a good. It gives you room to work with. So I'm gonna have to work on this. I'm gonna do it the old school way, which is lube and hand racking. Keep it nice and tight. Sometimes I know guys will jump straight to. I had a little Instagram video. Don't be eager to jump straight and just Dremel. Okay, when you guys Dremel and you're doing high speed, you're removing so much material. You're not gonna be able to keep up with it. It's just a lot of real steel guys. They'll oversize the frame, and you can see it. Just Google like STI. It's like STI, or I think it's STI that has the video. They have a video where this guy is filing, but these are experts. Just filing it, putting it on there, they're hitting it with a mallet, and it's it's tough, and it gets to a point where you can just hand rack it back and forth, and they put lube on it and all this kind of stuff. That's just do like real steel, all right, and you'll get a nice fit. And it takes a while. It's tedious, but it's worth it. It's worth every minute you guys do it. Okay, it really is. Don't just jump straight to the Dremel. Don't jump straight to the file unless it's noticeable stuff right here. I'm gonna try to take it off right now because it's on here pretty tight. Okay, look at this carefully. Alright, I'm going to zoom in for you guys. I'm going to try to help you out. You can see just from here, pushing it, there's little burrs right here. You can feel how rough it is with your hand. You can feel that. That is something you can take off, but you don't want to take off the actual frame. Just take off this little area. You see where my fingernail is stopping? And I can't, it's hitting this. So you can file this down, or you can try, racking it, but I'd probably, this is noticeable, right? So I'm going to try to follow this down, and what we'll do is we're going to pause here. It's actually funny because the battery just went to half now, so that's a pain in the ass, but it's good. What I'll do is take this off. I'm going to work on making sure this slide works with this frame, and then we're going to install the bucking, inner barrel. That's my holy grail package, and then we have the loading nozzle plus the 120 recoil spring. You can put a 140 in there, but I like 120, and I'm just going to build these the way I like them. And then I know people were asking how much. This one's probably going to be in the high 400s. It probably will break if I decide to put the brass hop up in the UAC. But I don't know. And there's going to be a set of rules for people buying these. You guys have to realize, and I'll probably talk about that in the third video, but it's probably not going to make everyone happy, but I can't deal with it anymore. It's just, I've been cheated and screwed over so many times. It's stupid, and I'm a hobbyist, okay? I'm not like a store or something, and I've been paying for stuff out of my pocket, okay? So I'm not going to get screwed over. So I don't even know if these people will agree with it, but that's just how it is. I'm not going to deal with it anymore. Alright, so I will see you guys back when this is fitted to the frame. Alright, cheers. Alright guys, what's up? It's sliding on, but it's not finished. Alright, for me, when I put it on, finish would be the point where I have a little Instagram video on this too, is when you can bring it up all the way up and it drops. But right now it's not that stage. But I'm hoping what's going to happen is when we shoot it and test it, we're going to get there. Okay. But right now it's sliding to the point where I can take it on and off. Okay. And I just want to keep this tight as possible. So now we're moving on. Okay. We're going to upgrade the upper. That's the only thing that's being changed in the sleeper. And that's just the fun. That's what's so cool about the sleepers is, you know, people will look at, hey, yo, you just got a stock gun, dude. This one looks literally just like the dual stainless. The only people who will pick it up are the ones that are, you know, that look at the dual stainless because the safeties aren't, the lower is incorrect to the dual stainless. But you could just say, hey, you know, I took the plastic slide from a dual stainless or something funny like that. But why am I not getting the right one? But I am so on edge, guys, right now about the putting the UAC lightweight blowback unit. Maybe what I'll do is if we can take a blow, but it's just that adds a lot of money to it. It's what that's 120 additional, just between those two. 80 plus 40, yeah. I don't know. That's just. It looks like none of my guns are. That's the problem. It's just I'm crazy about my guns. I'm always trying to upgrade, and that's just, you get such a big performance from those two. I probably would try to do the PP package in here, but it's a lot of money for that package too. That reminds me, guys. They came out. AIP just came out with fiber optic rear sights for 4.3s. We finally have them. Okay, I have to review that next. All right, we're taking out the blowback unit. Don't worry about this part. I know it scares people. To take out the blowback unit, you're gonna have to just flex it and pull it apart. You're not gonna break it. Looks like you're superhuman. All right. There we go. Let's see if these sights are dropping. They might not be, so what we'll do is not worry about that for now, and I'll just do that later. Yeah, that's a little tight. Let's see if we can at least get on the rear. Okay, good. I was able to push the rear sight on. Oh, let me turn on the light. I forgot. Okay, there we go. So you guys can see everything. Is it clear? It's clear. Now I'm gonna have to steel wool this because this looks like crap. It's just weird. Some of the silver ones just come like crap when they've been, or if they've been in the plastic for a while, they just come up all ugly looking. But I'm thinking some steel wool who will make it look just like new. But hey, it's a sleeper. You want it to look like crap, or you trick people. All right, what do we have? Loading nozzle. Let's move on. I really like the Garter loading nozzles. I've been using them for quite a while now. That's for sure. I think they work well. Unless you have those pirated ones. I was an unfortunate sucker of those, and it wasn't. I got from a guy that'd been buying for a long time. It wasn't his fault. He got suckered too. Yeah. We will not be using the hammer spring. I'm not a huge fan of enhanced hammer springs. I'm not really. I don't like them. They're too much of a double edge. Sure, you get a little more power, but well, actually you don't, because you have to run with you have to pair them up with certain things to get the power. It's just, I feel like they just damage the gun faster. All right, with the 120, let's replace that. Boom, easy enough. I want to put a short stroke in here. All right, I'll just listen to see what you guys say. I really want to put those three parts. Yeah, short stroke, blowback unit, brass hop up. I really want to do that, but that's just it's gonna go bonkers. It'll be close to it won't be close to the hybrids. Those are super expensive. All right, now we're gonna do the hop up unit. We are putting in a PDI. I love that company. And then I love the PDIW hold. I'm a huge fan of that bucking. Alright. We don't need this complete guy. Let's take him out here. Alright. Sleepers, I would probably say, I love showy guns, no doubt, but sometimes when you just want to sort of remain anonymous, I feel like sleepers are the way to go, dude. You deck them out on the inside, because, you know, people just see it on the outside. It's just super, it's funny. I have a 5.1 that's a sleeper, and it's completely decked out internally. Alright. You guys always want to make sure that everything is lined up carefully. You can add on Teflon tape if you want. There's like the dental floss trick. I'm probably going to do the Teflon tape after we're done. But right now we're just going to put this guy in here. And we're going to test him on, you know, same position on the wheel. Another thing I see people never, whenever you install a new bucking, make sure it's actually properly seated. Now we're gonna go over it. And then make sure it's tight. You don't want to strip it, but you want to make sure the screws are all the way in there, okay? I don't know if you guys can tell from the camera, but I need to push in the bottom left just a little, okay? I'm going to do that with just a little punch. Make sure it's in. You go in here and you push. You don't want to damage the bucking, but you can push it just a little. Make sure it's fully seated into the hop-up unit. Okay, good. I'm going to back out now. We're good here. Put it into the stock barrel. Let's put the... Oh, we gotta do the loading nozzle. Let's do loading nozzle right now. Okay. Then we have the stock TM. And the joke is, you know, you'll have an extra loading nozzle if the garter worm breaks. Well, when it breaks, they're not invincible. Even the UAC ones aren't invincible. Just had a good friend of mine, his actually just broke right here. Shout out to my boy, Void Hog. If you're watching this from the toilet, thank you for letting me know. I had my locals tell me that they watch my videos sometimes when they're on the shitter. Oh, man. Yeah, so shout out to all of you guys on the toilet, man. Alright. We are using the stock TM parts in here, you can see. What I'm trying to do is just line it up. And for installing this, I'd probably say just try to get used to having two hands for this. Okay. And we are lined up, should be. This one is the hardest one, especially with my big fingers. Alright. Make sure it works. It should be, you know, smooth. If you get any, if it's like stiff or anything, you guys need to take out and work on the rocket valve. See if there's any burrs on the perimeter or anything. But I should be able to push down, and it, you know, it comes right back, no problem. And then we have the TM stock blowback unit. I hate this piston, man. If you watch the video I just did there, it's just these ones, they get swollen really fast. So that's why I'm on edge about the UAC, because it's just, they're so much easier. So me, what I might do is just put the blowback unit in, and maybe we can discuss about the short stroke and the brass. But maybe the blowback unit, because this is such a pain in the ass. you could take good care of it. The problem is if you use propane or green gas, eventually it's just going to swell. It's just stupid. Alright, let's put this in here. Are we in? We are in. Nice. That's what I love. I don't ever miss working on the garter ones. The garter ones aren't dropping like that. I mean, it's not a big deal, but it's still annoying. These ones you just put in, you don't have to break any legs, and it's good to go. Alright. We're almost done just for the preliminary testing of the sleeper guys, or GTB. If you haven't figured out what it is, guys, I gotta tell you, it's so stupid, but I love it. It's just if you play, you know, games online, first-person shooters, or you know, Battlefield or Call of Duty or CS:GO, or whatever, you know, there's shit talking, and you know, one common thing is people say like, "It's past your bedtime, kid. Go to bed." GTB, go to bed, sleeper. All right. But yeah, I was like, dude, I gotta do something that's just funny. And Hermes, you know, you guys know, he's a Greek god. He's speed. That's what they are. Alright. That's the upper. If you put in a blowback unit, brass hop up and short stroke, I mean, you literally got the full upper covered. That's what my USC is. I was wrong. It's over 200. But yeah, alright, let's put it on. And we'll see what the test is. Oh, let's do the same hop up setting. And are we still at 120 psi? Yes, I think we are. Alright, let's see if we lose any FPS or gain any FPS. Let's do it. You can see it's almost there, but not enough. So that's gonna have to be worked on after. Alright, I want it to be smoother. That stuff I have to work on. So, and then I need to work on the front sight. And so I mean, look, it's just look how. Okay, besides me fitting the frame and that stuff, okay, that takes a while, but look how easy that is, guys. Putting the parts in. The part is, you know, the skill where you need is, you know, make sure you do a good job of fitting everything. But other than that, on camera, you know, all the parts we just put in pretty easy. Alright. Alright, well, let's see how we do, guys. This is the sleeper. Alright. These are 20s. Nothing has changed. You guys know me, no bullshit. Can you guys see the chrono? Oh, it's not really clear. I'll read it off to you guys. Can I put it right here? Oh, there you go. Oh no, it's, yeah, okay. 344. Ah, shit. I gotta aim straight. 337. 336. 334. 336. 335. 337. 338. 335. Alright, let's just finish off the rest of it. Once again, watch the recoil or speed. And this is without short stroke and blowback, a lightweight. You're going to see the biggest difference on the hybrids. That's where you'll see the difference. But anyways, check this out. empty. Let me do a little bit of dry fire for you guys. There you guys go. Alright. Now that is the sleeper. I think you guys are going to notice there is a bit more recoil, okay? And it's not as snappy right now. It's still snappy, but it's not as snappy. One, the slide does need a little more work. Two, this is a plastic slide versus an aluminum slide, so you get durability, but in order to counter that, you would probably put in the lightweight blowback unit and then short stroke if you want. But, oh, oops. Let's do the average. 334. Did I have that one mess up? Was there a mess up in here? Let's see. Okay, yeah. Second shot was 309. That's where I messed up. So let's look at the other numbers. 344, 337, 336, 334. Let's go with 337, 338. Let's just go with 337. And this will be SLP, sleeper, 337. Alright, let's back out. So if you guys can see in the bottom right, we got a good amount of FPS increase. Can we get a little more? Yes, we can. Joke is, I'm going to be putting the, where are they? Not the 9-ball ones, but I'll be putting in the UAC. So we'll get a little more FPS in there. So let's do that. Maybe that will be down in the other videos. All mags for these three guns are going to be getting the UAC gasket, and then maybe we'll get a little when I wrap them in Teflon. You guys can do that's an easy home mod, or you can do this dental floss mod. Just either way, I just do the Teflon. That's an easy one. So this is Project GTB. I am on an edge about this, guys. I seriously am. Alright, so you look at this. I would actually leave this in. I know it's stupid, but I would leave this in. And I know people are going to be asking, how's accuracy? What we'll do is, since I have, I have 2 more of these. What we'll do is, in reality, guys, the accuracy is going to be just a smaller grouping. I can't scientifically prove that to you guys. You're going to have to check on forums. I don't have a controlled environment. You guys just going to have to take my word for it. When you shoot stock versus the PDI barrel or any upgraded barrel versus and the bucking, it's a big difference. But I don't know how to really prove it to you guys. It's just I've been doing this for years, and it's you know, second nature. You upgrade the barrel and bucking, you're going to see the difference. So what we can do is I can take the stock one in the back, and then, you know, take this one in the back. We can shoot in the backyard, but I don't see how that's going to help anyone. I'm not really sure, so I don't know. Talk about that one, because I took your guys' advice on doing the before and after. So we did see an increase in FPS. All right, right there. And you know, we're going to see more. We will see more, because we're going to the mags are going to be upgraded, and just a little more fine tuning, and it'll be a little bit snappier. If we put in the lightweight blowback unit and short stroke, that's where it's going to be a bigger difference. But that's, you guys gotta take a vote. But the joke is, short stroke plus the lightweight blowback unit, $45. I can do that. Put these in. These are Airsoft Masterpiece ones. $45 additional. All right. But that is the beginning of Sleeper, or GTB. Go to bed, boy. All right. And let me know in the description below, guys, what we need to do next. The hybrids are next. I'm going to continue working on this, and I'm going to, you know, clean this up. I don't like this; it looks nasty, so I'm going to clean that up. I'm going to clean this up last, though, because I'm going to work on the frame just a little bit more. And you look at it, and it's not upgraded. You know what I mean? That's what's so cool. And the joke is, they make this one Airsoft. I think it's Guns N' Bro or Airsoft Masterpiece has this trigger. It's old though. I haven't seen it in a while, so it might be lying around. But you can actually get this in aluminum. So if you wanted to have an adjustable trigger, you could copy this. You can get this in steel, So you could just, you know, trick the crap out of people. And they make this, Nova makes this one in steel as well. But the joke is this is actually one of the best design because it doesn't need the right side to, it's not going to break. That's why the PP package isn't actually super important in the 4.3s because it's just a single side. Unless you wanted a dual, then yeah, you would. I know that would annoy you guys. But all right, GTB man, part 2. We'll have a next one with the hybrids, and I'll figure out more stuff to try and make this as helpful. But I hope this helped people out. All right, and you guys saw how simple it was to put in the meat, potatoes, and the holy grail combination. It's, you know, you just gotta do the framework and that's it. I will see you guys around.